Ce spécial équipement vous est présenté par Golf Town. Golf Town, tout pour le golf.
Well, one of the things we wanted to create is our largest driver ever. In order to make a club bigger, you're going to make it heavier, so we had to make it lighter. So we started with a brand new crown. We took the Textreme carbon fiber from LTD and brought it down for the first time ever into the F family. And we're able to make this carbon fiber crown to make this head the largest address profile we've ever made. That saved enough weight to not only make it larger, it also made us enough weight so that we can add one more setting, a very important setting for most golfers. Since most golfers still slice the golf ball or suffer from a fade or a slice, we put in another position here in the heel. So now you have 3 weight positions in this driver. You keep the colored weight in the back, it's 12 grams, 12 and a half grams, and this will make you hit it higher. It makes the driver more forgiving. You move the weight to the front and it reduces the spin by 400 RPMs and can give you up to 1 mile an hour more club head speed, so you can really hit a low penetrating shot and get more distance. Now if you do suffer from the slice or want to create more of a draw, you move this weight into the heel position and it'll help you create up to 13 yards of draw. And we didn't end that. If you have MyFly, which of course all of our drivers do, there's also a setting in here that puts it in draw. Another 1 degree upright can help you get another 7 yards of draw. But the real ingenuity here, the real brand new thing for us is it's actually inside the grip. You see this little sticker here. When you take it off after you buy it, it reveals a sensor. There's a sensor inside this grip that allows you to track your distance and share your performance with your friends. It connects to your phone and it allows you to hit a drive off the tee. It notes where you are. You go to the fairway, hit a second shot, it ends your drive and plots for you where your drives go. Between the F7 and F7 Plus, I would say the F7 is our oversized driver and this is the standard size driver. They are very different in address view. This one is a lot larger, it's confidence inspiring, while this one is made for maybe the stronger player, the player who wants to work the golf ball. So this features a lower CG. In its front setting, it has a 0 CG setting. So that means it has very, very low spin. You move the weight to the back, just like the other one, becomes more forgiving. Move it in the heel, you're allowed to draw the ball. But what's also different about it is besides its compact shape and 0 CG, is the carbon fiber crown on this one is also matte. It's made to diffuse the light for the better golfer so that he doesn't have to worry about that. The shaft on here is also a different shaft. Firmer tip shaft made to hit the ball a little bit lower for that type of golfer. And then finally the loft range. While the F7 is a 9 to 12 range with draw settings, this is 8 to 11 degrees in range with some draw settings in there as well. This year we're putting the rails on all of our fairways. So it starts with the 3-wood, the 5-wood, the 7-wood, and even the hybrid. They feature these rails that are very, very visible. They help you with turf interaction and they help you to plane out your shot so it feels very smooth through the turf. Also features adjustable weights. You put the colored weight in the back, it flies a little bit higher. You move the colored weight to the front, it flies a little bit lower. It's that simple. Well, we have 3 new irons to introduce you to this year. The first one, of course, is our game improvement iron, the iron that we'll sell the most of. This is the King F7. The King F7 features a tech flow construction, meaning technologies for different parts of the iron. So 4 irons shouldn't be designed the same as your gap wedge. So our 4 irons feature a hollow head that features a new face called power shell. And the power shell face helps you to hit more speed and with more launch. So that type of technology you would use in your long irons to help you hit as long as you can, as straight as you can. You move to the middle irons and it becomes a half hollow construction that gives you, again, a little bit more speed but more accuracy. And then in the short irons, you go to a full cavity back design that moves the weight heel and toe and allows you to be very precise with those scoring irons. And then finally in the wedges, you would use a muscle back wedge design, specialty wedge design with good contouring on the sole, so it lets you do all the stuff around the green to get up and down if you do miss the green. Then we move into the Forge Tour. The Forge Tour is made for probably the Tour to 10 handicap. It is a better player's forging, a one-piece forged, and it's full of technology. Don't let it fool you, even though it looks simple. All the irons feature technology to make you to have a centered CG by having tungsten in the heel and 2 tungsten pieces in the toe to center the CG. It's a 5-step forging process. So we hit it enough times so that our polishers barely have to touch it after you forge it 5 times. And finally, not forgetting about the people who love this game and need a little bit of help to get launch, a little bit of help to get more distance, we brought back the King oversized iron. In 1995-96, it was a #1 selling brand, a #1 selling iron in golf, and we brought it back. And really, we brought it back to create a golf club that was super easy to hit. One lengths are taking golf by storm. They look the same on the outside, but internally our engineers have managed CGs, managed weighting, such that all the irons are now 7-iron weights. They're all going to be built to 7-iron length. Most golfers think or feel that their 7-iron is their favorite club. It's the right posture for them. And all we've done is followed with the cues of Bryson DeChambeau and created a set to match each. So here we have the Forged one. It's just like the Forged Tour, 5-step forging, milled faces, super soft feeling, but all the heads feature tungsten that's drilled in really heavy to make these 5-irons a 7-iron weight. And then the shorter irons, we bore into the head and we just cover that bore and leave it hollow, and that makes those short irons, the pitching wedge, lighter like a 7-iron. We build them all to 7-iron length. They feature some differences in color, so you know the difference. The blue ones after Bryson are going to feature blue coloring and also a blue grip to allow you to see that it's made something going on that's different. And then in the F7, for the game improvement customer, we've done the same thing. The F7 features TechFlow construction, which is hollow constructions. So we're allowed to do everything on the inside. So it looks like nothing changed, but trust me, this 5-iron is a lot heavier. And what that does is it makes the CG go lower and makes the iron more forgiving. Exactly what you're looking for a 5-iron. But now it's at 7-iron length so that you can play it in the same position, use your 7-iron swing, one swing for everything, and hit it more centered. Golfers are really going to benefit by just have simplicity in their game. One length, one swing, one setup for all their irons.